This Cape Silver commemorative cap is a really wonderful piece, and we are delighted to be handling this at our next auction. It is made by Johan Hendrik Vos, who was a very well-known silversmith working in the Cape, and particularly, as this example shows, in the 19th century. What is amazing about this piece is the history that comes with it. So in 1808, the 3 officers and 28 soldiers who had deserted the light infantry and were known as the Pandora deserters were captured. The officers were killed, the soldiers were captured and presumably taken to prison. And Governor Janssens, who was the governor at the time, recommended that the 4 cavalry officers of the Burgermacht, who had been responsible for the capture, that were both from Stellenbosch as well as from Swellendam, would each receive one of these caps. We are very, very fortunate that what you see here is the cap of Ritmeester J. Linden, who was Johannes Linden. And Johannes Linden, which makes it even more fascinating, married and had daughters, only daughters. So the one daughter married a Beyers, that family again only had daughters, and that daughter then married a Marais. And through that lineage, this cap came into the family where it is currently had a very happy home. The current owner was a Mr. Jan Linde Beyers Marais. He was the owner of the Eversdal homestead, which is quite well known in Durbanville. And this cap has then been passed around in generations, right down to the current owners. And interestingly enough, it was always the oldest member of the family who was in possession of this cap. The cap itself is engraved, so we have the Ritmeester J. Linden engraved at the base, as well as the dates. To one side we have Stellenbosche Blauwe Standaard, and when we look to the other side, we have Beleid, Trouw and Kloekheid. And this loosely translates into having been given in gratitude for conduct, loyalty and bravery. It is very special that one of these caps dating back to this period has survived, and has survived in remarkable condition. The top is also inscribed, just another indication of the bravery that it took for these 4 captains to complete this capture. This piece is accompanied by a delightful postcard, and it is also illustrated in Stefan Welz's Cape Silver and Silversmith on page 8. It was further exhibited by Mr. Marais at both the Stellenbosch as well as the Swellendam Museum, and thus we are delighted to handle this piece on our forthcoming Strauss & Company April live auction.